and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a terrifying story to share with you out of Quebec, Canada. Police in Quebec say a man dressed up like a ninja on Halloween 2020 and attacked a number of random victims with a sword during a night of terror in the city. They say a 24-year-old man from Montreal traveled to Quebec with the intent to stab and kill as many victims as possible. News reports say he attacked 7 random people on the street, killing 2 and wounding 5 others. The 2 victims who died in the attack were 56-year-old Francois Duchesne and 61-year-old Suzanne Claremont. Reports say that Claremont was outside of her own home smoking a cigarette when she was brutally attacked. Her neighbor said he heard her screams, but when he ran outside, she was on the ground bleeding and horribly injured. He said it was an awful sight to see. Duchesne was found deceased with his throat slit, and the other victims suffered multiple stab wounds and cuts to their heads, shoulders, and necks. The 5 other victims of the attack were transported to the hospital and are expected to survive. Police say after they learned of the attacks, they engaged in a 2.5-hour manhunt for the suspect and captured him shortly after 1 a.m. on November 1st. They say they don't believe he has any connection to any terrorist group and that he chose his victims at random. Reports say the suspect has no prior criminal record, but that he did say he was interested in committing an attack of terror on people 5 years ago while he was in medical care. The chief of police says they believe his only motive was to kill as many people as possible. The suspect appeared in court via video conference, where he was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 5 counts of attempted murder. How absolutely terrifying. His victims didn't have a chance. He dressed up for Halloween and walked the streets with a samurai sword. Nobody could have possibly guessed that he was out on a killing spree. So very terrifying. He literally planned his attack and traveled to Quebec to kill people. That poor woman, all she did was go outside of her own home to smoke, and she was brutally murdered. I can't even imagine how badly that must have messed up her neighbor to find her like that. He'll probably have nightmares for the rest of his life. Not only did his victims have no way to defend themselves from a sword attack, but they probably saw him and thought his sword was fake and just part of his costume. Complete surprise attack. Unreal. Please join me in praying for the victims of this horrific attack. They need to recover from their injuries and find a way to go on after experiencing something so incredibly horrific. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on my next video.